Welcome to today's tutorial. As many of you know, that there is many vulnerabilities that take advantage of installed ActiveX controls and Flash. So in order to mitigate these risks, the best way to do it is to have a zero footprint install of those components. This will allow you to keep your environment secure, but still be able to run all of your business applications. So the purpose of today's tutorial is we're going to show you how to have a zero footprint install of Flash, which will allow websites that need it to still run. We'll start by looking at the version of Windows that we're running on this VM. So as you can see, it's Windows 7 Professional Service Pack 1, and I'll just show you the installed applications. So you can see that we've just got Browsium ION client and configuration manager. So you can see that Flash isn't installed. We'll go have a look at Internet Explorer. So we're using Internet Explorer version 8, and we have no add-ons other than the Browsium ION client running. So we'll just take a look at a couple of Flash websites here, and we'll create a rule for one of those. So the first is the About page for Flash, which shows you the current version that you're running, and as you can see, because Flash is installed, the page isn't loading. We'll copy this URL for later, and we'll just take a look at another one here called Monoface, which I found, and it's also needs Flash and not running. So the first thing that we're going to do is open up Browsium ION Configuration Manager. We're going to create a new project called Flash Zero Footprint Install. So I've just given that the same name there, and we'll add a profile now, and we're going to use out of all of these rendering modes, we'll select IE Edge because that uses the default browser engine installed on the system. Next we'll go to Profiles, and under Custom Files Manager we're going to add a custom file. Now I've got a share on my local network here. And in there we've got the Flash. I've got a temp folder in C drive as the target. Now it's not actually going to do anything and run the file locally. It's still going to run it from the share, but we just need to have this in there for this to all work, and we'll enable the registration of the ActiveX org.com component and press OK on that. Next we'll go to Rules Manager. We're going to add a new rule. We'll call it Adobe Test, and we're going to paste the URL from the site before and select the profile as Edge mode. Press OK. What we'll do now is save the local settings under current user, and you'll see the green splash screen come up there, and that means that ION has applied those settings. So now we'll run Internet Explorer. Now when we click on this page, you'll see that Adobe Flash will open a window, so it's running in isolation mode for the site that we've created the rule for, which is the Adobe test site. So you can see now that it has opened up that isolated environment as a second window. And once the page loads, you'll see that Flash is now installed for this page to work. You can see it's using version 13. And we'll just take a look at that temporary directory there to show you that it's not on the local machine at all. So folder is still empty. Managed add-ons. shockwave flash object is in this environment. If we go to back to here and we look at managed add-ons, you can see there's no shockwave on that. And just to prove that again, we'll click on monoface. You can see that it's still not working. The other thing I will do is open up programs and features. You can see there's still no flash installed there either. And we'll just show you then that the Adobe site is still running. We'll hit a refresh on that and it just stays in its own isolated environment and works. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you again soon.